friends. I'm live at 5:07. I was hoping for live at 5. Funny thing, you need power for your computer to have it work. Silly me, I hadn't even gone there yet today and went to get started and it was like, oh, I don't have enough power to get through. There's not enough charge on my computer to even get through the video. So I had to run upstairs, find my charger, you know the whole thing. So I'm a little late, but hey, within 10 minutes? I'm pretty good in my book. Anyway, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Cheryl Wright. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from northeastern Montana, and I'm hoping to inspire you one project at a time. So join me as we work on a couple different things and have a little fun with the Friends Are Like Seashells stamp set today. And I don't think I put that in the comments or in the description. I think I had ... because I didn't know what it was when I tried to. I got the host code and everything updated earlier and was still trying to decide on which stamp set to go with. So anyway, hi Deb, how are you? Go ahead and say hello in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And let's see here. Tell me in the comments what season it is or what season it feels like today at your house. Today, it's spring at my house, but it feels like winter because it's snowing again. It was 85 2 days ago. Now we're having snow. So let's go ahead and take care of a couple announcement kind of things. And then we will get going. You guys get to see something for the first time today, unless you're a demonstrator or you've seen it somewhere else. So it's the first time I'm sharing it with you. That's what I'm going to say. That's what I'm going to focus on. It's a first for me with you. So my little promos binder, Stampin' Cross Country, registration has closed. I have one set of materials. If you are really interested in it, I would love to have you join us. And the cost is $75. I am mailing things out tomorrow. So let me know and I could send you the link to sign up. Winter. Yeah, you had snow again too. Oh, spring was here for a day. Then we had summer for a day, 85 degrees and hot winds. So, okay, back to the promos. Anyway, the link is closed, so I'm not going to show you the link. I mean, it's there, and that's where you can go for all the other things. But if you want in, let me know. That's all you have to do. Let me in. Let me know. Last chance products. They are going quickly. Some of them are. These catalogs both end at the end of the month. And there's lots of good stuff left. Some of it is discounted. Some of it is not. Some of it is discounted. But a lot of it is going quickly. These are our new colors. And I shared the other night what colors were not coming back. I can do that quickly also. Online exclusives. People, today I found out that they are just gonna disappear. No, Deb, you did not sign up, but I would love to have you join us. So you let me know if you're interested. All right, online exclusives. So, I found out today that these products might just disappear. I had a demonstration to do with the Rhino Ready dies and the Rhino Ready stamp set, and the dies are gone, not to be coming back. So I don't know. Next thing I'm really excited about, I'm excited about this paper pumpkin kit. Great outdoorsy cards. I signed up for 3 cards or 3 kits. If you want one, go to paperpumpkin.com and pick me as your demonstrator and subscribe, or you can go get a prepaid online kit or prepaid kit from stampinup.com, and you can do that, and you can use the host code there. I'll put it in the chat. And The reason I would encourage you to do prepaid is because the price goes up May 2nd. If you get your prepaid code before May 2nd, you pay the old price. If you do your prepaid code or sign up for the monthly charge to your credit card, you pay the new price. So go to stampinup.com and you get to figure out what you want to do if you want to be a part of this. And if you don't want to sign up and subscribe, but you just want a kit, let me know. I would be happy to get a couple extras. So, kits collection. There are new ones. I have not loaded any new pages. My printer is actually a little low on toner right now in a couple colors. So I am babying it along. Last chance products. This is the list. I haven't crossed out the ones. And then drum roll. Are you ready? You kind of got a peek. A new catalog. May 2023 through April 2024. This is it. This is the new one. I can't show you what's inside until May 2nd. But if you look right behind me, there's a box that I get to play with after I'm done with my video tonight. It was really hard not to open it. And well, I opened it, but it was really hard not to peek through and play. And yeah. If you would like to order from this catalog before May, you have to be a demonstrator. If you want to be a demonstrator, I can hook you up. And you can add the pre-order products that demonstrators were allowed to get in your starter kit. And any of the retiring products, you can get those at the discount if there's discount. And lots of ands. But let's get on with our stamping. So, right now we are going to do the Friends Are Like Seashells. Friends, I love this set, but I honestly can say I haven't used this set a whole lot, and it's retiring, and I thought, well, I am going to just, let me remove that. It's kind of annoying. I'm going to go for it. It's just so pretty. So let me show you what it has. Put that down. It has the stamp set. And the sayings are beautiful. You are unique and completely amazing. This is my favorite one, though. Friends are like seashells. You collect them along the way. That's me. I have friends from every point of my life. I'm so happy I found you. Happy birthday to my beautiful friend. Love you to the beach and back. So this is gorgeous. In addition to the stamp set, there are dies. Let me get the rest of it. It's on my die cut machine behind me. This is the dies. It is fun. And the stamp set is not discounted, but the dies are discounted right now. And they have a really good discount. I don't remember what it was, but it was a good one. And then let me remember where I put it. So here you go. This is the embossing folder that we will be using tonight. And it is deeply discounted also. And honestly, friends, if you had these two things, you would have a lot. But to have all three, you could have some fun. So this is my class this week. The way I do my classes is if you place a $35 order, you will get 2 card kits, meaning all the paper you need to create the cards that I'm going to share with you. If your order is $50 or more, I will also include an embellishment. So let's get started. This first one, I am going to do a little demonstration stuff with it. So this is just a piece of white paper, and I'm going to show you the beauty of this embossing folder. My brain just went on a little vacation there for a second. So I am going to go ahead and load this in here. This line is if you want it to be in there straight. You have to have the big machine for this one. My advice, if you don't have any machines, is to get the large one and then get the small one for travel. Because if you're traveling, that little one is so handy, but it doesn't take the big folders. But you could do this part at home and then take the dies with you. I don't know if I have the right plate with this. This might be an old plate. I might supposed to be using the gray plate, but probably. They're the same thickness. So anyway. And for the machine, you just follow the directions as to what you're doing. It tells you if you're using the little dies, a thinner embossing folder or a thicker embossing folder. And so you just find what you're doing and read the recipe. It's pretty simple. People that tell me, oh, I'm not crafty. You don't have to be crafty to do this stuff. You just have to have a little patience with yourself, because Stampin' Up! Gives us all the tools we need. Now, isn't that absolutely gorgeous? I think it is. I do. So I'm going to take my balmy blue, because that's the cardstock I have going with this. And I'm going to take a little Sahara sand, and I think I'm going to use some Flirty Flamingo. And I am going to just add some color to this. Not a lot of it, because actually I'm going to cover some of it up. I know, sad story, but I am. So I am going to go ahead and use the blending brush, and just, it will get picked up. The ridges and bumps will pick up some of it. And yeah, okay, there's that one. And I have a blending brush for most of my colors, not like each individual color, but like this is the blue one kind of thing. But you can wash them out and reuse them, so you don't need a full set. Oh, it looks like I had. So this is the little one. This is the big one. The little one is actually a little easier to handle. It's lighter, and it's a little easier to get into the smaller parts. So I'm going to use just a little Flirty Flamingo, because I think this one would be flirty-ish. And I think this one would be. And I'm just playing, honestly. This is a fantastic set to just play with. So then I'm getting this brush, and this kind of looks reddish, but it's actually my brown. So we're going to make sure there's nothing on here first. And we're going to do some Sahara sand. Sahara sand is retiring, people. It's one of those colors. Oh, I was going to tell you what the colors were that were retiring. And Sahara sand is one of them. Mango Melody is one. Soft suede. I think I'll survive though, because we have a new one coming out called Pecan Pie that is going to be a similar brown. I like the browns for my Western lifestyle. So you can just add color wherever you want it. If you don't have these, you're not interested in doing that, you can always use some of our little daubers. These come in large sets, and they actually color just a little darker if you want them to. So we're going to go ahead and get a couple more things done here. This is still the Sahara sand, so you see how much darker it is when it's on a dauber. Dauber just, the sponge picks up a little bit more. And like I said, we're going to cover most of this up, so I don't know. I'm just showing you kind of how it works because we're going to do some other things with some of it in a little bit. So all right. All right, that doesn't look like much. I agree. But we're going to set that aside and we're going to grab a white piece. And we're going to actually stamp some items. This fit on here? Pretty much. Always try to use the block that is the closest to the right size so that you don't get a lot of extra marks and stuff. I did change the host code, so if you were watching last week, there is a new host code. I have to close out that last one. And if you use the host code, then I know that you want the free stuff. Or at least I think so. I might have to ask a few people because sometimes I send the free stuff to people and they go, what's this? Why did I get this? I don't know why I got this kind of thing. So there's that. And now I'm going to take this one. I have some blocks here. I'm going to set those aside. When I can't find stuff later, you have to tell me. They're on the floor behind you, Cheryl. All right. So with all the stamping, this one's probably the one that's going to take the longest. Maybe. Maybe not. All right. And I'm just kind of making a background. I am copying this one from Stamping with Lisa. Kind of. It's not absolutely a knockoff exactly, but I was running low on time, so I ran with Pinterest. Pinterest is my go-to. Excuse me. There we go. And I might actually get crumb cake out here also. Add just a couple shells. When I went to the ocean in November, when I went to the Stampin' Up! Conference, I walked along the beach and picked up shells. Oh, I just love the ocean. Love, love, love. If you'd like to do Stampin' Up! Events like that, you have to be a demonstrator. So, like I said, I'd love to have you join. I have a fun team, and we get to hang out with even a bigger team. And you can do it to save money, make money, have new friends. It's all there, waiting for you to say, I'm in. So, all right. Now, I told you I was going to look for this. I'm going to put this back here. All right. So now we have this, and we're going to cover up quite a bit of it. That's why I was just kind of playing with it to show you. We're going to add this piece on to my blue piece. A little glue, a little Tombow adhesive. This is one of the products that is increasing in price in the new catalog. So if you use it, you might want to stock up a little bit if you want to save some money. Just putting it out there. I would not be doing my job if I didn't tell you all the good stuff that you can be a part of. All right, there's that piece. Now we're going to take some, that's interesting. I thought I had another set of papers ready to go. I am going to take a piece of this one. I think this is carrying over, but I'm not positive. But I'm just going to, actually, I'm going to just go across, glue it down. I have a pair of scissors that I use just for ribbon because the paper dulls the scissors. So ribbon only. It's got a ribbon tied to it. It's got a label on it. Ribbon only, ribbon only. And the little charm is just because they're fun. I should make little charms with you sometime. I don't think I've done that for a while. All right, so there's that. I'm going to go ahead and use a piece of tear and tape, because every project has to have a little bit of tear and tape, at least in my world. To me, it's just easier to use. There we go. So, and it doesn't want to come up because I put it on fabric. It does. It is good. It is good. See, it's just getting that started. Look how nice that layer of adhesive is. See, and it's just ready to go down. Good enough. And where is this one? I'm going to put this one down. See, so I was playing with that just to kind of show you how the bumps and everything work. I am going to go ahead and use tear and tape again because of the bumps, the lumps and bumps. My Fitbit vibrated, but I don't see any. Hi, Lisa. Thanks for joining me. Tear and tape is it's being a naughty little toddler today and just pushing my buttons. All right, now I'm going to center this without getting my head in your line of view. That is not centered. That is not centered. That's good. Okay. I'll take this piece of paper and I am going to do wishing you the very best. Well, it's seashells. I was talking about finding things. So we're going to say, I'm glad I found you. So I'm so happy I found you. All right, let me find a block. And All right. I'm going to use some crumb cake. It's just a little darker. And I am not going to. There we go. Now remember with the photopolymer stamps, those are the ones you can see through. You should have a pad underneath them. So that they stamp best. I have one under here all the time. I love it. It has been the best thing. The best. All right. We are going to, let's see, I'm going to cut this here. And then I'm going to actually get a pair of long scissors. So then I don't have to eyeball it once, right? All right. And then I'm going to notch it on both ends. Oh, maybe on this end. I'm just going to flag it because it looks like it could be a flag thing. All right. I'm so glad I found you. Let's look at our card front. I think I'm just going to do one end. I'm actually going to change my mind. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing as I have on there. That looks better. Okay, so this I'm actually going to use some, I'm just going to use a dimensional strip. I have a section of these and I'm trying to get rid of because they are being not very cooperative with the rest of the pieces in the bucket. My dimensionals have been at war in the bucket lately. So I'm trying to whittle down some of the problem children. All right. So happy I found you. Let me see. It looks a little crooked. That's a little better. Okay. And now we're going to put it on the card base. Thought I had 3 card bases ready, but I'm only seeing 2, so we may have a slight issue. All right, people. I don't even find 2 card bases right now. Got the one for the next card. I just had the one for this because I grabbed it wrong. Oh, for the love of Pete. That's not it. We're cutting a new one quick. And as soon as I do that, I will find the other one. So the sizes I cut a lot, I mark on my cutter where they are. So I have a blue, red, black. Those are for the inset, the narrower pieces, but that's like, and then I do the same thing here. I have it at the bottom too. Just a little pointer, just little dots with a permanent marker. So I know when I'm cutting red, the red size cardstock, if I'm doing multiples, I don't have to think about what measurement was that. I just go red, red, red. So this one, I know I'm going with the black measurement because I'm going to score it. And now I have a card base. I have no idea where the other one went. I know I had 2 ready, actually. Ay, 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 ay. And then we're going to mount this on here. That's simple. But I showed you some of I have a couple other tips to use. Wow. Tuesday night when I did my mystery stamping in my group, I used up one, and it looks like I just used up a second. So let's go for 3, shall we? Wow, this is even white in color. That other stuff is kind of turning kind of brown. Ooh, I don't want to pick up the glue and slide it over. All right. I'm so happy I found you. Now, I don't know about you, but seashells usually have that iridescent look, and I love Winkostella. Sad news is Winkostella is not available on the website right now. Good news is it is coming back. So I'm just going to give a few of these seashells. For those of you that don't know, Winkostella is just it's a glitter pen. And like I said, it is not available right now, but it will be available. It's not discontinued. It's just not available right now. So I'm not doing the neatest job because I'm trying to hurry. So you know me, I'll probably go back and add a little more. Sometimes I forget to add Winkostella when I'm on camera with you, and then I go back and add it later. So I think we need a little more bling. My bling stash. We'll add a little something something. This is not a butterfly one. Milky dots. Now, I know this is a current product, but I'm not sure if this one hasn't sold out already. Not sure. So, not sure what you'll get if you go online and try to find these. Gotta have a little bling though, right? Some pearls almost. There are some pretty pearl-like ones that I could have picked. And you always pick an odd number. Odd numbers are the way to go. So there you have it, friends. I'm so happy I found you. Now we could do the inside. And because the blue is a very easy color to see through, I'm going to go ahead and just open this up. I'm going to move these out of the way. Open this up. I'm so glad I found a friend like you, or I'm so glad I found you, means that we should use the, wow, I don't know where all my stuff went. Some days I'm really organized, and friends are like seashells. You collect them along the way. I'm so happy I found you. I think we're going to do the friends are like seashells. Friends are like seashells. You collect them on the way. Still not sure where the rest of that. Yeah. All right, I need a block. I have used this stamp set before. I think I'm going to go ahead and just use the balmy blue on the inside. If you're just joining us, go ahead and say hello in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Say hello. Where are you from? What season the weather's trying to be outside? Here it is. I thought it was going to be spring, but it's decided to be winter again, briefly. All right, there you have it. There is our first card. Isn't that just fun? All right. I'm going to set that aside. I don't know. I don't know where all of it went. I'm going to put this away and move on to the next one. Now this one, let me see here. I don't really have a plan for this one. I mean, I do, but I don't. So I'm going to back up. One of the things that works fantastically with this set in particular is the pearlescent specialty paper. I know, doesn't it make you want to go to the ocean? It is retiring, but it is gorgeous. So, it's only, I think, $4 per sheet for 2 sheets. And it's just magnificent. So I'm going to show you through a couple things here. I'm going to go ahead and cut some because I already used all I had cut. Yeah, I'm going to go this way. All right. So if you order, I will make enough kits until I run out of the pearl paper, and I will get more if I run out. So just saying. Okay. So I cut this way, but I forgot to cut this way. Okay. So I would love to go back to the ocean. I miss the ocean. After high school, I moved out to the Washington, D.C. area, and I was a nanny. And while I was out there, I did a lot of tourist things, like going to the beach and all kinds of fun stuff. So I kind of destroyed my stamp set. So I'm going to show you what you do if you want to have these stamp just right. So you need the die. And the die is going to cut them out this way. So I'm going to put the stamps in the holes. This one's already ready to go because I had it all ready to go. So let me get this ready. I forgot I needed them, but that's all right. So you lay them face down, and this one needs to be cleaned. I'll clean them all. Okay, and they fit in the hole. Ish. It's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be awesome. And then this one goes in here. And I'm putting them face down into the die where they're going to go. And I only have the scrap paper there, just to kind of hold it. And because they're kind of dirty. And I have a new pad. All right. So once you have them, and I am actually going to take this one off. Get them where you want them. This one goes in here also. Line them up. And you could do this with the Stamparatus if you have a Stamparatus. If you don't have a Stamparatus, we're back to using the big blocks because the Stamparatus is sold out and is not returning. So we have these big F blocks, I believe, and it picked it up, but we're just going to pull this off. Now, every time you stamp this, it will be in the perfect spot to use the dies. And it will be in the perfect spot to use the embossing folder as well. So that's just a trick. Okay, let me see here. I need to wipe these off. Okay, now I'm going to show you some magic. Magic, magic. I don't know why I want to drop everything on the floor behind me. You can imagine what the floor behind me looks like. All right, back to the shimmer paper. We're going to ink this up with Sahara sand. Oh, I know. I didn't have 2 blue pieces of paper. I had 2 Sahara sands, and I just spotted the second one. We're good. Okay. Now we're going to take this beautiful shimmer paper and lay it down on here. Now this paper doesn't dry very fast, so we are not going to do a whole lot with this after we stamp it and emboss it. So there you have it. Uh-oh. That'll be fine. My little shell right here didn't stamp wonderfully. It'll be fine. It will be fine. We are going to emboss it, and it will be fine. I'm going to move this out of the road. Okay. So now you have this. What we're going to do next is we're going to emboss it. So that means taking this and lining this up in here. And you can see it. And it's going to line up just right because you lined your stamps up with the die. So it is matching. So you get it where it needs to go. Then get out the die cut machine. This is a thicker embossing folder, so I'm going to have to use the blue plate again. This is a, what do they call it, dynamic? I don't know. All right. So now I can take it out. And the brown is where it's supposed to be. Sahara sand. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay. Now we're going to take it one step further. And we're going to place the die on it like this and run it through the die cut machine. And then we're going to have this. Isn't that gorgeous? Now this isn't the one I just stamped because I'm going to use that whole one. So I have these two. This is not stamped and this is stamped with it. And then I used the Flirty Flamingo to do a little extra on it. And this is what we're going to use right now, but that's what the die does. Isn't that absolutely fantastic? So we're going to use this piece. And I have a piece of Sahara sand. And remember, when a color is done, every thing of that color is done. So that means the markers, the cardstock, the ink pad, the everything. If you are interested in any of those and they are still available, don't wait much longer, because who knows how long they will last. And when they're done, they are done. I think I'm going to go ahead and emboss this too. I know. The little one is so much easier. But I want just a little more detail in the background. And then I'm going to show you what I did. There is another paper that is retired. No, actually, it's not retiring. Whoa. It is, I don't even know the name of it. I can find the name of it. Someday I'm going to have a bigger, better craft room. So I just added to it. And now I'm going to add this to it. And now I have bubbles in the background behind it. What do you think? All right. I'm going to go ahead and add. I'm going to use this glue this time. I need a little wiggle room. It's even shimmery on the back. But like I said before, the stamp set, when I started this, the stamp set was available. It was not discounted, but the dies, the dies were discounted, heavily discounted. And the embossing folder was heavily discounted. So get them while you can. They will be going away. So that could be pretty right there. But I took some of this paper. Isn't that gorgeous? What paper is it? Oh. Nope, that's not it. It's in the spring catalog, but it is carrying over into the next. Oh, it's right here. Nope, that's not it either. I know. I have all my stuff out so I can share it with you. It's this paper. There's this, and then there's some blue. I thought we could even use too, but we aren't going to. Dry brush metallic. And that is in the catalog. So I was going to add this to this. Isn't that just gorgeous? Okay, we're going to add it. And I cannot stamp anything for you, but I can die cut stuff and I can emboss stuff. So with a $35 order, I will send you 2 of each of these card kits. So you can make 6 cards. And with a $50 order, I will send you a package of embellishments also. It's not lining up very well. Okay, so now we are going to use, I think, that friends are like seashells. And we're going to use, nope. Oh, I thought I had one cut out. Nope. No problem. Oh, there we go. Good enough. All right. Friends are like seashells. I think it'll fit. Nope, that one doesn't fit. What else do I have over here in my pile? I thought I had one. Like I said, my piles, my plans for the weekend changed. So I'm hoping that means that I can dive into my craft room and make it better. I'm going to stick with crumb cake. It's a little darker. Friends are like seashells. You collect them along the way. We're going to add that up here. I'd like to be able to stick it in behind, but we're not going to. Use some dimensionals. Do I have any petal pink ribbon? No petal pink ribbon. Nope. So I might have to come up with something. I might just use embellishments again. There we go. Then we're going to add glue to the back. The back is even pretty. And add that to the card front or the card base. And there you go. Friends are like seashells. I love that saying. You can't tell, can you? Okay. And we might just use those milky dots again. I don't know what else I mean, I have tons over here. But let's see. Well, these are pretty. Opal rounds. I might use those. And there you have it. There is card number 2. Very fun. And now for card number 3. This one's going to be kind of bland-ish. I don't know, maybe it's not. Okay, so I got the Sahara sand base again. And I guess I could change, but I'm just going to use this base again. This is actually a little bigger than I need. So I'm going to trim it down. Trimmer. Oh, went to the left with it. So I'm just going to do a smidgen. See, I'm going to use those lines again. So I made this on these my black lines. I should have used my red lines when I cut this paper out. See, then I don't have to really match anything up. There's my tip for the day for you. So you can just use it that way without cutting it out. My goal was to show you how to use this 3 different ways, and that's what I'm trying. So we're going to use this on here, just like that. Wow. Well, I don't need it all smushed in one corner. Oh, there was some more left in there. Okay, that one's going to be the next to go. I may or may not. I probably won't be around for mystery stamping next Tuesday. And I'm not sure what will happen with this. I'm going to go out of town and visit a friend for a few days. So I don't know my plan exactly yet. So, oh, you like number 2? Yes. All right. So my stamp set wandered over here. I was going to try to do this a little differently, but we're going to go with this. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and I wanted to do more of a sympathy card with this one, but I didn't get a stamp set out for sympathy card. Thinking of you. Oh, I had one. Thinking of you. And it would be where? Sorry. I just got this one. Well, I could use Peaceful Moments one last time. This is one of my favorites, and it is retiring. And a couple things are gone. So let me see what else I have. I am going to stamp, and I'm going to use Memento ink on this one because I want it to dry a little faster. It's got the coolest sand dollar. And block. Okay, I'm going to set that aside to dry for a second while I work on this. I'm going to get some twine. And a couple pieces of this, or a piece of this. Actually, I've got a piece inside that might work. See, I cut a piece, and then if I didn't use it, I shoved it inside. I don't know that I need that much, so I'll be shoving it inside again. I just kind of want to fold it over and around. See? These are dulled by paper. So I'm going to shove these back in the interior so I don't waste it, right? There's another tip for you for today. And then I'm going to take this and grab a chunk of this. And this has got kinks in it. If you take your bone folder and run it through your hand, like we used to do with curling ribbon, there's that. And I think I'm going to get out, I don't know if I want white. No, I want white. Okay. That's what I was going to use that one for. All right. That would be a good one. So I am going to use Memento on this. I need to juice up my pads. I need to clean out the old and get ready for the new. So this isn't going to be blingy. I'm not going to put a lot of bling on it, but I can add. I'm going to add, let's see here, some Stampin' Seal. And then I'm going to add, where's the top? Okay, with. I'm going to kind of just loop this around. Am I on camera, off camera? Where am I? Just to get things to stick. You don't want it all big and flashy for a sympathy card. And dimensionals. They run away again. They're littles. I need to reorganize my dimensional box because it is getting out of control. As you can tell, every time I'm on here, I'm fighting with one of the dimensionals lately. Okay. So this is much simpler, but like I said, I think it would make a very effective sympathy card. And it is using the Peaceful Moments dice or stamp set that is retiring and that I am going to miss terribly. All right, that did not work out right. Oh, I should have checked it before I put all these things on it. So there you have it, with deepest sympathy and a little. Oh, and then I was going to add my sand dollar. I was so bummed when I was at the beach. When I was at the beach in, looks kind of dorky, doesn't it? I mean, not. I was at the beach in November. I found a sand dollar. By the time I got it home, it had broken. It was so sad. Maybe I'll put this down here and do a starfish as well. Just having it up by the deepest sympathy didn't really work. Not for me. All right, we're almost done, friends. Almost. Like I said, this set is retiring. Give me a like, a thumbs up, a love, a whatever in the comments. Share it with your friends. Let me know if you want to be a part of this Stampin' Cross Country. Like I said, I have one spot left. You have to contact me because the link is turned off. At least on the link tree it is. And I'm mailing those tomorrow. And not sure what else to tell you. Not sure what else to tell you. If you want to get the pieces and parts to make this, place a $35 order using the link and the toast code right here. So there is card number 3. With deepest sympathy. Not a lot of bling, but made with love none the same, or nonetheless. And then we have this one with the iridescent cut out, and with this one cut out. And the first one, maybe I should do it this way so they're in order for those of you who like them in order. There we go. There is our class for this week. Friends are like seashells. And I'm so happy that I found you. So thanks for joining me. Thanks for crafting along with me today. And thank you, Deb. Let me know if you want to do that Stampin' Cross Country next weekend. It'll be fun. Ta-ta. Have a great weekend. Bye.